I hope it's the one that ends my mission here.
7 through 9, 7 through 9, 7 through... Oh, close. You only lose 3 endurance points.
I'll heal that back up.
Running for the tunnel entrance, you quickly leave the icy river far behind. You follow the tunnel for countless hours as it bends its way northwards. It becomes impossible to recall what hour of day it is. The perpetual half-light of these caverns never changes. Through fissures in the wall of a tunnel, you catch glimpses of other chambers, and you marvel at the sheer scale of the labyrinth. You're nearly asleep on your feet when you suddenly detect the aroma of cooked meat. It's coming from a chamber just a few yards ahead to your right, and you are very hungry and must soon eat a meal. Do you wish to investigate the chamber, or do you wish to ignore the chamber and continue?
Fucking meals, let's do this.
Yeah! You can see 2 men in ragged clothes huddled together beside a fire that seems to be burning inside a small metal bowl. Over the flames, the skinned carcass of a small animal is roasting on a spit. The men are old and toothless. They have a strange glint of madness in their slanted eyes. Do you wish to approach them and ask for some food? Do you wish to attack them? Or do you wish to ignore them and continue on your way?
I want to talk to these toothless madmen.
It'd be great if it gives you the option of just ignore them and just walk up and start eating the food. All right. On seeing you enter, the 2 old men jump to their feet and flee from the chamber along the smaller passageway. Their screams of panic echo loudly throughout the caverns. They're just saying hi. You are very hungry and quickly you consume the cooked animal, pausing only to spit out the bones. You then notice that the fire burning in the strange half-spherical metal bowl. The other half of the sphere lies on the icy floor nearby, and you find that both halves fit together perfectly. When you open it, you discover that the fire still burns inside. If you wish to keep the fire sphere, place it inside your jacket and mark it on your action chart as a special item.
Yeah, I'll light my coat on fire. Let's do this.
All right. No, well, you gotta close it. Piff, close it first.
I got a fire spear. Put it in coat.
In coat, done. Check that off my bucket list.
I hope it drives me insane and toothless.
Is that a fire in your coat pocket, or? Alright.
My heart burns for you.
Unless you have just eaten a meal, you lose 3 endurance points from hunger.
Bullshit.
I love how the footnote is, it's probably acceptable to eat a meal right now if you have one. It's like, but I've got meals right here. Lose it!
But I don't eat it. I already have a meal. I already ate one.
I know. I just think it's funny that it's like, even if you have meals in your backpack, it's like, You continue along the tunnel for over a mile, but you soon become tired and stop to sleep. You awake feeling refreshed, but have no idea how long you've been sleeping. The light of these caverns never changes, be it day or night. Sorry. You continue onward mile after mile, passing through the series of huge ice halls containing towering pillars of crystal. In one vast chamber, you are mesmerized by the beautiful sight of a shimmering crystal ceiling. But beyond this chamber lies an even greater spectacle, a narrow passage leading to the ledge running around the brink of a huge chasm, over half a mile wide. As you edge your way around the awesome void, you try not to look down into its windswept depths many miles below. You have been on the ledge for only a few moments when a noise behind you makes you glance back. To your horror, you see a being followed by a monstrous two-headed serpent. If you have the kind discipline of tracking or animal kinship, yes, you do.
Hi.
You recognize the serpent to be a Javik, a two-headed and deadly poisonous ice snake. As it slithers nearer, you can clearly see the open jaw of the second head and its yellow curved flangs dripping with venom. Flangs are like fangs, with an L.
It's the flangular one.
It moves very quickly, and you know that you will not be able to outrun it along this narrow ledge. If you have a fire sphere...
Oh, what?
Yeah. You remove the fire sphere from your jacket and quickly split open the two halves and place them upon the narrow ledge behind. The Javik hisses loudly, both its heads weaving and darting at you in rage. But it is desperate to attack, but it will not approach the fire sphere. Instead, it attempts to slither around the flames, but the ledge is very narrow, no more than a foot wide. It cannot pass without cinching itself. Eventually, angry but powerless, the strange reptile resigns itself to failure and disappears back along the ledge into the passageway beyond. You can now retrieve the fire sphere and continue your exploration.
Thanks, Fire Sphere.
Yeah, you did more than 6 cents ever did.
You were the best.
Who's my friend? It's Fire Sphere. It's like you're like that guy from Castaway. You're gonna draw a face on it. Wilson. You reach a tunnel on the far side of the chasm and follow it for many miles. You eventually arrive at an enormous chamber, the ceiling of which towers 500 feet above you. An icy wind blowing through the many fissures that crack the ceiling whips around the hall. If you wish to search for a way of climbing up and out of the fissures, turn to page 335, or if you wish to decide to press on and look for an exit on the far side of the hall.
Let's press on. Let's save first, but...
No. Sorry. I was yawning when you said that.
First.
I was yawning. Obviously, my brain doesn't work when yawning. You discover a low passage that opens out into a cavern full of stalagmites. There are 2 exits in the opposite ice wall. Both disappear into darkness. In the snow around the entrances of both tunnels are many strange tracks. You have the discipline of tracking.
Let's do this.
The tracks have been made by dangerous carnivorous creatures called Baknar. If you run into them in the confines of a dark and narrow tunnel, your chances of survival will be very slim indeed. Although your Kai discipline has enabled you to identify the tracks, you are unable to sense which tunnel they occupy.
What? I can understand there's tracks here, but I can't tell which tracks are what.
And where they went. Can't you tell? Okay, hey, there's tracks going down this tunnel. Possibly they're in that one.
Hey, 6 cents. You want to step in this one? Hey.
I'm busy. 6 cents is like, well, I would if someone hadn't first.
Let's go right.
You have covered less than 50 yards when you arrive at another cavern. Lying upon the raised dais of the ice in the center of the frozen chamber is a Baknar, a fierce carnivorous ice creature. It seems to be sound asleep, and the remains of an animal lie scattered around the slab. In the fall wall of the chamber lies another tunnel. You don't have hunting. Do you wish to stealthily creep past it, or do you want to attack? You do have camouflage. I don't know if that'll actually help in this situation, but it might. It would make sense that it might.
Alright. I'm going to attack it. Since it's asleep, I might get some jump on it.
Let's see how that works out for you. You are most fortunate that Baknar is sleeping long and deeply, sometimes for 3... Oh. Oh, sometimes for more up to 3 days after a large meal. But you have now made sure this creature will never awaken. Leave the chamber and turn to page 230.
Told you!
Damn!
Bam! Bam! Bam!
Thank you, Fire Sphere.
Thanks, Fire Sphere.
After a short walk, you arrive at a massive ice hall full of crystal stalagmites and stalactites. The floor is covered with animal tracks and bones, yet the vast hall seems empty and still. You notice that the northern wall is completely smooth surface of granite blocks stretching upwards to the icy ceiling over 100 feet above. You suddenly realize that you are staring at the foundation stones of Ikaya. You have reached the ice fortress.
Oh, well, hey.
Partially obscured by a large mound of crystals, you can just make out the ramp leading up to the massive stone door in the fortress wall. Your discovery brings renewed hope. You can gain entry to Ikaya and quickly capture Vonotar. There is still time to reach your ship, the Cardonal, before the ice pack starts to freeze. If you wish to cross the icy hall and examine the stone door, or do you wish to stop and search the bone-littered floor?
Can I view the picture?
Yes, you can. You see these over here?
Yeah.
They are not monkeys.
So what was the 2 options? If you wish to cross the icy hall and examine the stone door, or decide to stop and search the
rooms. The room.
Let's Let's search the room.
Got it. You discover that many of the bones scattered among the stalagmites are of human origin. Shattered skulls, skeletal hands, and rib cages lie half buried in the ice. You are about to abandon your search when a small box of carved bone catches your eye. Do you wish to open this box? Or do you wish to examine the stone door?
Fucking let's open this box.
Do it. The box contains a beautiful diamond. Its many facets gleam and sparkle even in the dim light of the ice hall. In Summerland, a jewel of this size and quality could be worth thousands of crowns. If you wish to keep the diamond, slip it into your pocket and mark it on your action chart.
Will do.
All right.
Hopefully I can combine my fire sphere and diamond.
To make a fire diamond sphere.
Where's my fire sphere?
It's in your jacket.
Oh. It's not part of my special
A
items?
called fire sphere right there.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
As you climb the slippery stone ramp, the sound of crackling ice makes you spin around. The large mound of ice of crystals at the base of the ramp is beginning to move. The crystals are alive! You stare in disbelief at the mound as it transforms into a writhing mass of crystal coils. The coils unwind and the creature slithers toward you. Do you wish to avoid this creature and run towards the door, or do you wish to fight it?
Well, let's not be all up in panic. Let's fight this thing.
All right. The strange creature is a crystal frostworm. A scavenger beast now living in the remains of the unfortunate creatures that have entered this cavern. Its hard skin is almost transparent, and its internal organs can be seen pulsating inside. A large mouth opens in the crystalline head to reveal row upon row of jagged crystal teeth. Your back is pressed to the stone door, and there's no way to evade the monster. You must fight the creature to the death. Wait, I thought you evaded it by running to the stone door, or you stood and fight it, but what?
Yeah, I'm right there.
What?
I should probably unequip my summer sword, because shit. I would probably dwarf this guy.
Then you can...
This doesn't feel like I'm in like a dire strait at the moment.
Yeah, you can equip it. Okay, good. I'm just making sure you could. All right, so
do I have my weapon equipped?
Yeah, you got your you do now.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. All right, wait. So, okay, you have a 16 combat bonus plus 2 for the warhammer, plus 2 for the shield, plus so plus 5. Yep,
Yeah.
that makes sense. All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
You got 6, 4.
Yeah, shit.
Meh, it's not bad. Keep going.
He has a lot of endurance.
He does. Oh, you got a 9. That's gonna hurt him pretty badly.
I don't think I'm gonna get hit.
No, you took him down. He's down to 5 endurance points though.
Next attack will probably do it. Probably even hit a 1.
Unless you get a 3. That's still good.
Still good. Yeah.
You took some damage though. You're down to 20 endurance points.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, 21 endurance points now. You watch with a mixture of fascination and revulsion as each segment of the creature shatters and then slowly dissolves into the ice. Soon, all that remains of the crystal frostworm are the undigested contents of its stomach. To your surprise, in the center of this mess is a fetid flesh and bone. You can see the shank of a silver key. Do you wish to take this key? Or would you rather ignore it?
Let's take the key, okay?
Yeah! The key is coated with corrosive digestive acid and burns through your mittens and attacks your fingers. Lose 1 endurance
Attacks my
point.
fingers.
Yep. Charge! You drop the key and plunge your hand into the snow to ease the pain. If you still wish to keep the key, you can wipe it in the snow before placing it in your pocket, but remember to mark it on your action chart. Okay.
Will do. Thank you.
The fortress door is completely smooth. It has no visible lock, hinge, or keyhole. However, turning your attention to the granite wall, you notice that one of the massive blocks is different than the others. A small triangle has been cut into its surface. You do not have a bluestone triangle, so you do not get to... You search every square inch of the door surrounding the wall, but there appear to be no unusual features. You are examining the stone ramp when a loud roar freezes your blood. A Kaloth has entered the ice hall. You turn to see this creature bounding towards you. Its jaws are wide open, revealing a barbed tongue. You can avoid the Kalakoth. Oh, you cannot avoid the Kalakoth, and you must fight it to the death. To the death. It's only got a combat skill of 10, though. Uh,
I do see that right underneath of it, though.
yeah. If you lose any endurance points during the course of this combat, turn immediately to page 66.
Can
So,
I turn to my summer sword and just say Sixth Sense told me?
yes. Yes, you can. Well, you also have, well, you don't have hunting, you have tracking still.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh shit, I have Warhammer and the summer sword. I'm all over this.
Oh, that's right, because you dual wield.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You're going to outrank this guy by 19. Done.
9.
9.
He's
It's
dead. He's
just
dead.
dead. Just lots of dead.
Oh, thank goodness I didn't get hit by him, whatever the flip it was.
Oh, let's save that, huh? You notice that the Calicoth has a blue triangle of stone on a chain around its neck. How convenient. Suddenly you realize the significance of this strange amulet. Grabbing the blue stone, you race back to the fortress door and press it into the wall recess. It's a perfect fit. Do you want to keep the triangle?
You may receive the special item blue triangle, which you wear around your neck. Yeah, let's be all dangerous. Like, it's most likely just gonna be like, you killed my pet.
By the way, you want to keep this red pass and this ticket from book 2?
Well, since it's in the special items, we could probably just remove those.
Yeah, I was going to say you can only carry 12, so you want to make sure you don't hit your limit. What are you at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. The corridor in which you now stand is far warmer than the icy cavern outside. For the first time in many days, you can lower the hood of your cloak and remove your mittens without risking frostbite. You notice the stone passage ascends to a landing where another passage branches off to the east. Malarbolls hang at regular intervals along the arched ceiling, their unnatural light illuminating the carved walls. As you approach the landing, you notice an archway leading to a small room beyond. A strange sight meets your eyes. Ragged furs, pottery, shards, and debris of hundreds of years seem to have been thrown into this chamber. A large lever protrudes from the wall beside the archway. If you wish to enter the room and investigate the contents, or do you wish to pull the lever, or do you wish to explore eastwards along the passage?
Wait, when did I discover there was a lever?
Right here. Large lever protrudes from something. Yeah, a large lever protrudes from the wall beside the archway.
Let's see what's behind lever number 1.
All right. As you lower the lever, a stone door slides across and seals off the rubber-strewn chamber, and when you raise the lever, the stone door slides open once again. Do you wish to enter the room and investigate the contents, or do you wish to continue along the passage?
Let's continue along the passage.
You soon reach the bottom of a flight of broad stone steps that ascends northwards to a landing 30 feet above. The center of each step has been worn smooth by the feet of countless creatures that once inhabited the lower levels of Kol Dikaya. As you climb, you wonder how long you will remain undetected. So far, you have neither seen nor heard another living soul in the deserted passages. You have the element of surprise on your side. You now pray that Vonatar is unprepared for an intruder from the depths of his own fortress. You reach the landing and pass through the empty hall towards the darkened archway beyond. Here, the passage splits and branches off towards the east and west. You are hungry and must now eat a meal or lose 3 endurance points.
Let's eat that meal.
Yeah! Alright.
Still have my special rations, thank you.
Yeah, save that game. You just ate the meal that you've been carrying around for over a year. Hope that was good.
How's it taste?